This is hilarious. I don't even know where you would have found this thing. This is Hindi movie buffs will recognize this as the cap that Aamir wore in Dil Hai Ki
Dil Hai Ki
Manta Nahi, I
Manta
want to say.
Nahi,
Yes. The story that is unknown to most people is that cap originally belonged to me. It was something that my Nana had bought for me and given me.
Yeah.
At age 8, I was like, this is the coolest thing in the world. Until one day when my dear uncle dropped by the house and he kind of paused and said, that's a nice hat. And the next thing I know, he's like, can I borrow it? And it's gone. He wore it in the film. I don't know what happened. I guess it got swallowed up by wardrobe department. So I never got it back.
I mean, you have it now.
Now,
yeah, you want to keep it. Please go for it.
I have to tell you that Amir has a history of nicking bits of my wardrobe to use in his films. He stole a pair of my jeans to wear in Tare Zameen Par as well.
Correct.
And we were there doing prep work for Jaane Tu.
Okay.
And he kind of looked at these jeans I was wearing and saying, those are cool jeans. I said, thank you. He said, can I borrow them? I was like, there's no way you're going to fit into them. And he said, Acha, chal bet. So he goes off into the other room, puts them on and steps out. Somehow they fit. And he's like, all right, thanks.
Wow.
And walked off, leaving me without anything.
So you guys seem to have been friends more than, uncle, nephew.
I mean, many things. Uncle and nephew, a close and friendly relationship. In a lot of ways, he was a significant paternal figure in my life. I grew up in a house with my uncle Amir, my uncle Mansoor, both of whom were very influential figures. You know, as a young man, learning about masculinity, I certainly learned a lot and took a lot of cues from both of them.
Like what?
Amir has this great strength of conviction and fearlessness. When he believes that a thing is truthful, nothing will get him to back down from that. He's like, he has no fear in that sense. He has a great strength of conviction, which I've always admired and always appreciated, and I've always tried to emulate that.
Amazing.
So yeah.
I mean, I want to talk about other family members as well, but there are so many
things in
wonderful
here.
things.
My God, this is okay. This has to be the cup from Jojita, surely. Yet another great example of and this film was directed by my uncle Mansoor.
Correct.
So I was on set with two of my uncles.
Yeah.
And again, so much of my love of being on set comes from those days. You know, I was about 8-9 years old.
Yeah.
While they were making that film.
What is your fondest memory of Jo Cheeta Ve Sikandar? Which is, by the way, like one of my all-time favorite films. I must say that it is a film that I've kept going back to over the years. मैं अभी भी उस फिल्म के ना जोक्स अपने भाई पे प्ले करता हूँ. Like I literally the other day I was talking to my brother and he made some joke. He said something and I said, हाँ तू तो सरोजनी नायडू है, महात्मा गांधी है, and he's like जो जीता सिकंदर.
तू तो सरोजनी नायडू है, तुम ना महात्मा गांधी है तुम.
Exactly. So I mean, it's such a wonderful memory for I think all of us growing up. But what was it for you? Were you also someone who fell in love on the sets like Pehla Nasha? Which
oh, you know, yeah. I wonder if at that moment I remember. I wish I could remember her name. The girl who was cast as young Aisha Jhulka.
Okay.
You know, like particularly the scene with this little trophy, you know, where my elder brother is getting all of the big trophies and I've only won this tiny one and she's there. And even at that age, I think I had a little bit of a crush on her. I don't know if I ever met her after that, but you know, if you're out there.
I'm sure she'll be happy to see this today. What else is
what else is in here? Wow, okay, so here, this is my 9th standard class photograph.
Okay.
I've been to a lot of schools. This one is from Valley School in Bangalore. I did my 9th and 10th grade over there. Some very, very dear friends of mine also are in this picture.
You know, I read in one of the older interviews that you had done where you spoke that schooling was very challenging for you, that you had a very tough time with the Indian education system.
I've been to a number of schools.
Sure.
I started off in Bombay, Scottish in Bombay.
Yeah.
At that point, they believed that all behavior could be corrected with caning.
Oh, wow.
So you wear the wrong color socks to school, caning. You forget to bring a book to school, caning. You haven't done your homework, guess what? Still more caning. The regularity with which the teachers used to beat us had really started to get to me. As I think about it today, I was an 8-year-old kid, 9-year-old kid, younger than my own daughter. And if I imagine a teacher today to raise their hand and hit my child, I would see red. I would be I would be driven possibly to commit murder to witness someone assaulting my child like that. So yeah, I was not able to manage the school system. So my mom pulled me out of school in Bombay, and we moved to Kannur.
What was your relationship with your mum growing up?
It was and remains tremendously close. My parents separated when I was very young.
Yeah.
I was born in the States, and I moved back to India with my mom. My dad remained there. Those initial years growing up in Bombay, I didn't see my dad for a couple of years. And for a long time, as even when we moved from Bombay to Kannur to go to school there, she came with me, and she was a very present, engaged, and involved parent. A lot more so, I think, than was the norm. The fact that she was willing to take such a bold step to move to a new city in order to support my education was quite a thing.
Now, the question that I have in my mind right now is that, while of course your mom's been very present, as you said, because most of us, growing up, we look at our dads, either we are trying to be like our dads or we're trying to be the
Unlike,
opposite.
yeah.
We're looking at them and being like, "ये नहीं बनना और कुछ बन जाएंगे." But without having that around, actively, how did that shape your idea of what kind of a boy you were and wanted to be?
I think I was 6 years old when I made my first trip out to visit him. And that would also be infrequent. I would see him once a year, once in 2 years. I did take a lot of cues, a lot of learning. My mom remarried.
Yeah.
My stepdad was also a very gentle, decent guy. I'll tell you one thing that I particularly picked up on. My stepdad was still is a very adventurous guy with his style. So he would wear floral prints, bright colors,
Sure.
bright, just jewelry, absolutely anything. So I never had that sense of insecurity around the shape of masculinity. Like, you can wear pink, you can have, you can wear jewelry, you can wear flowery clothes, and how is this, how are you less of a man in that way? My entire family were all people who would support a broader way of thinking. Say, listen, you don't have to restrict yourself to this thing. You can be who you want, you be how you want. And don't allow the perspectives and judgments of other people to dictate how you conduct yourself, how you dress yourself, how you portray yourself.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe and share.